I'm Adam Veige, Professor of Chemistry and Director of the Center for Catalysis here at the University of Florida. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 2020 virtual Halloween Molecular Mania. Normally, this event is hands-on and interactive, fun learning experience where chemistry undergraduate and graduate students from UF demonstrate principles of chemistry for kids at the Oaks Mall. In fact, we've been organizing and hosting this event for 15 consecutive years, having started way back in 2006. Of course, this year, due to COVID-19, we're unable to do this in person. However, the students and I felt very strongly that we should try to continue this community outreach in the form of an online virtual demonstration. And so over the past month or so, and with lots of effort, we were able to create these videos for the community to keep this tradition alive. You can view these videos at the Oaks Mall and anytime online on our Facebook and YouTube sites. The inspiration for this event actually comes from a personal experience I had when I was around 10 years old. My parents happened to be on campus at the university of my hometown in Guelph, Ontario, and we encountered an experiment that was randomly being demonstrated in the hallway of one of the science buildings. The experiment involved liquid nitrogen and balloons, where the students showed how liquid nitrogen could collapse a balloon and then it would expand upon warming. Here I'll reproduce the experiment I witnessed over 30 years ago. In front of me I have liquid nitrogen, which is the liquid form of the normally gaseous molecule dinitrogen, and it has a temperature of minus 320 degrees Fahrenheit. If you think it's cold in Florida when the temperature drops below 40 Fahrenheit, imagine how cold minus 320 degrees Fahrenheit is. It's cold enough to instantly freeze water. When I submerge the balloon into the liquid nitrogen, the molecules inside the balloon start to cool and the pressure inside starts to drop. You can't see the molecules in the air around us, but they're there. And as soon as I start to warm up the balloon, the molecules start moving again. The pressure increases and the volume increases and the balloon expands. I could do this all day. It never gets old. In fact, I could trace my intense interest in science to this singular event in my life when I was 10 years old. It was fascinating, and I was fascinated by this experiment and wanted to learn how things worked. I wanted to know more, and ultimately it led me to a career in chemistry. However, I was lucky to happen to be on campus that day and in the hallway of one of the 100 buildings on campus. So my idea 15 years ago was to perform these types of exciting and interactive experiments, but to do it in an environment that would capture a broad cross-section of the Gainesville community, hence the Oaks Mall. We estimate that over the past 15 years, approximately 10,000 people have joined us at the mall to experience hands-on science experiments. Our goal is first and foremost to demonstrate that science is fun and, importantly, open to everyone that wants to try. The second goal is to inspire the next generation of scientists so they can tackle the challenging problems we will face in the next century. Of course, I don't do very much of the heavy lifting anymore. We're so lucky to have amazing undergraduate and graduate students that live among us in our communities. They are the ones that do all the heavy lifting. And I want to introduce to you the amazing organizing team for this event. PhD students Christiana Brantley, Vineet Jakar, Ashlyn Hale, Jonty Chakraborty, and the Center for Catalysis program assistant Jessica Thompson.